All right, this is time too. Good morning to you. Today is March the 10th. This app is just giving me some freaky stuff. Anyway, March the 10th. Right now it is 9:01. I tried to do this at 9 o'clock and apparently the atmosphere didn't want it. So here we are trying number 2. This is the second time around. Listen, okay, I hadn't gone live in a few days. Since then, our numbers have doubled plus since the last time we've spoken. I think the last time we actually talked live, we were at like 200 and something cases, and I think we had just gotten to 10, 11, 12-ish right there. Hey Karen, good morning to you. And now we're sitting at like 26 deaths here in the United States with over 500, close to 600 infected that we know of. And I believe the numbers are much higher because we haven't tested, we've tested under, I think I saw the report, they say that we had tested under 5,000, something like that. So I know it's definitely under 10,000. So it's starting to get, the numbers are starting to creep up, which you should not be surprised about the coronavirus numbers creeping up, because we've been talking about that for the last 3 months. We knew coming into March that the numbers in the United States were going to creep up drastically. I just heard that, listen to this, the whole entire country of Italy is on lockdown. Good morning, Tara. Good morning, Karen. Yeah, they're way higher. Of course they are. So I just heard this morning a report that the whole entire country of Italy, 60 million people, I think that's what it said, are on lockdown. And I got a message early this morning from Queenie, and she wanted me to put out a message to the family. And I'm, you guys know we are a small group, and anybody that comes in, they're gonna get what we consider the truth. Good morning, Miss Grace. The daycare worker here in Georgia tested positive. Oh my God. Karen, how are your daughters? Yeah, Karen, how are your daughters? And you know what, guys? I want you guys to start coming in. I've been debating doing this. I'm gonna run this by you guys. If this thing constantly gets worse, which I think it will, I'm debating doing a live every day, just so we can come in and check on each other. So I want you guys to come in, and this what until this coronavirus is over, or until we're all just gone. Okay, I want you guys to do this. When you come in, speak, let us know where you're from, and let us know if there are any cases within, guys, it's getting crazy. Let's say within 100 miles of you, okay? And if so, how many cases? All right, let's do it. Yeah, I figured I'd be buffering this morning. The app is acting crazy, and I apologize, y'all. This is my second time trying to do a live, and these kind of things are, get ready, because these things are going to start happening more frequent as more people stay home, as more people try to use the internet. Oh man, JK, it's good to hear from you. Wow, how are you doing? How's your move? How is Chicago? Karen, I'm so glad to hear that. I will keep praying. All right, so apparently Karen's daughters are okay. Listen, from here on until this thing is eradicated, I want you guys to start coming in and speaking. Let us know where you are, and then let us know if there are any cases within 100 miles of you, and if so, how many cases. Okay, let's start doing that report every time we come in. I've been debating doing lives every day, just so we can check in on the family. Y'all know we normally do Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Saturdays as far as lives are concerned. I'm debating doing a live every day. I don't really want to commit to that right now. However, if we get to the point where we are quarantined, or we have to hunker in, or whatever like that, of course we'll do lives all the time here. But I want to, part of me is like, stay calm, tell the folks everything's going to be all right. You guys are prepped. You're prepped up. My biggest concern, everything, all the time, my biggest concern is always, has been and will be, civil unrest. Always. Working on the rest of my goods. Okay, living. No cases within 100 miles that I know of. That's a good statement that you know of. We have 2 people here in the Virginia Beach area, which is my neighbor. I'm literally like 20 minutes from Virginia Beach. We have 2 people here that think they have it. They have self-quarantined and they're being tested right now. And the thing about this area, I'm surprised we don't have hundreds that are already confirmed. We have the largest naval base here. We have about 13 or 14 bases around us with those military people traveling in and out. I know for a fact we have them around here. I mean, that's almost next to impossible to not have them. I'm almost ready to lock up at home. Next country, next county, not country. Okay. But I'm out of the country though. Wait, but I'm out of where? JK, where are you? Next county over. My husband and his partner was scared with questions. Oh wow. Driving, do only listening. I'm driving. Okay, I understand that, Miss Grace. All right, so Queenie contacted me early this morning. She's like, "Hey, look, tell the family that I had she had a vision, and her guardian angel came to her and told her to start locking up the house. And what I mean by locking up the house, Queenie put it like this: gorilla tape, duct tape, around the windows. I'm gonna take it a step further. Not only that, but cover your windows with black trash bags. That's so that nobody can see your operation security. I'm always gonna lean to operational security. I have already started getting plyboard for our windows, and I haven't started cutting it yet, but I will do that this week. And I think what I'm gonna do, I'm going to, if we hunker in, I think we're gonna board up. I'm still debating if we're gonna do it from the inside or the outside. You have 2 different ways you can do it. My gut's telling me to do it from the inside to be a little more covert, because if you got your house boarded up from the outside, everybody knows it. If you got it boarded up from the inside, people that are passing by can see. But to me, it places a target. But anyway, we want to talk about securing your homes, okay? And that's basically what Queenie's talking about this morning. Hurricane shutters. That's a good one. I don't have time for that right now. I don't have the resources either for hurricane shutters. I wish I did. And let me see, Dollar General had rolls of plastic on clearance, so I bought all 7 rolls. Good for you, Karen. Good for you. I would also advise you guys to, like I told Jennifer, I said this is the last weekend we're eating out. So I would also advise you guys, if you can, to stop eating out. Especially places where you have to go in and. I hate to say that kind of stuff though, because our country is built on capitalism. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to tell you guys this. Jennifer and I, this was the last weekend that we are eating out. This is the last weekend that we're ordering out. Okay. Good morning, Miss Eggleston. I'm worried people are going to take my vegetables off my balcony. You're on the 3rd floor. All you have to do is hop across the stairs and get to our balcony. Considering getting a razor wire. It's not a bad idea. But then again, I'm big on being the gray man. I'm big on not sticking out. And there are so many other things you can do. Consider getting a rose bush. Especially if somebody can hop, that means they're out of control. Getting on your balcony. get you a couple rose bushes and put up there. You do that, that'll deter people. Because I was just about to cut my rose bush down, and I'm like, it's in the wrong place though, and it'll prick me before it pricks anybody else. Where my rose bush is, and I got this thing. Let me tell you guys about this rose bush. Plants are so resilient. Okay, I had this rose bush in a container, the same container I bought it in, and I was trying to contain it so that it wouldn't get wild and grow. This thing busted through the container and rooted into the ground, and now it isn't a rose bush. It's almost like a rose tree. This thing is freaking huge, and I'm going to have to either cut it back or cut it down. It's in the wrong place. It grew in the wrong place in my yard where it's not even offering any kind of protection or safety. So that's one thing I'm going to have to. Oh, let me give you guys an update on my water. Oh, y'all know yesterday I posted this video where I was showing you guys where I was doing, doing more water preps. Well, I figured out yesterday, because I hadn't had water in those containers in about, I don't know, over a year, definitely over a year. And I found out yesterday, I filled up one barrel, and then I got to the second one, and I see water pouring out of the first, and I'm like, oh, I see why I found these cans turned over. And then, as I was filling up the second one, that one was leaking. So of course, naturally, I was like, okay, well, the water's going to leak out. No big deal. And it's great to test your preps now, so you know. And what I'll do this evening when I get home, I'm gonna go ahead and patch those, and use those containers. But I looked on Amazon yesterday, and I'm gonna look locally today. I found some 30-gallon food grade, the big blue type barrels. They were like $55 each. So that is something I've been wanting to get anyway. So I guess this, and the moral of the story is, y'all, that trash can idea is great if it's temporary, but if you're trying to do that long term, it's not going to work for you. So don't even go that route. Spend the extra $35-$40 and get you your food grade containers, and and do it that way. Take my learning experience to heart, and yeah, okay. So yeah, back to Queenie. Queenie contacted this morning, and she's like, tell the family to get duct tape, start duct taping your windows. But I'm gonna tell you guys this. There's a better, well, I'm gonna say there's a better way. There's another way you can do it. Go to your local hardware store, okay? And I definitely want you guys to have duct tape, Gorilla Tape. Definitely have that. But right now, while you have time, go to your local hardware store and grab you about 7-8 tubes of caulk. Get you a caulk gun and caulk around your windows on the inside. I mean, make it real neat and everything. Do it professional. And then caulk around the trim. And that is going to give you an extra layer of protection. That's number one. And then number two, if you feel a necessity to do it, then go ahead and do your duct tapes and all that kind of stuff. Now, most people have high efficiency windows in their homes already. Close up all holes. Anywhere. Listen, I'm not trying to point the finger at anybody. This has happened to us. No matter how clean you are, no matter how much you have fought them away, everybody, listen, everybody, I don't care if you see them or not, everybody has pests and rodents around their house. And I used to work for a bug company, and I asked the guy I was working for, I was like, man, why do people have so many pests? And that could be from roaches to termites to mice to squirrels to critters to everything. The reason why is we build our houses on top of their houses. They were here first, and then we come in and we clear land, and then we build a house on top of their house, and then we wonder why we have so many pests and rodents and bugs and all that kind of crap. Well, that's because we invited them in. So the moral of the story is, now while you have time, do a thorough inspection of your house. Pull your stove out. Look behind your stove. If you have any holes that are behind your stove, use steel wool. I almost ran through these barrels. I don't know what I was thinking. Use steel wool. Plug that hole. Same thing in your cabinets. Look in all your cabinets. Anywhere you have a hole, put steel wool off in it and then Irish Spring. Yeah, Irish Spring is great too. But you know, you can put the Irish Spring in there first, put the steel wool in there, caulk over it, boom. Fill in all holes now. Okay, do a thorough inspection of all your closets. Up high, use a flashlight. Look up high, look down low, pull everything out your closet, look in all the corners, because critters like to come in all different kind of ways. All right, I'm not freaking out, but I am prepping my butt off, so I don't have to panic. Yeah, and that's what Jennifer was saying. She was asking me, was I panicking? I was like, no, babe. This is me doing things so I don't panic. Okay, this is me prepping so I don't freaking panic. So you know, those are things that I want you guys to start concentrating on now. Concentrate on your home. Concentrate on, you know, securing your home. Let's see what else. Make sure you have something that you can secure. Peppermint oil is good. Yes, it is. And we've used all that. Matter of fact, to be honest with you, about 3 years ago when we first, well, it's going on 4 years now. When we first moved in our house, we had mice like crazy. I'm like, dang. I mean, brand new house, remodel house. Mice were in that house like crazy. They'll say they had taken over. And what we did, because we are none. Well, Jennifer's definitely non-kill. We used the peppermint oil. We used the Irish Springs, and we used traps. But we live caught them. Believe it or not, we live caught them, contained them, put them in a 5-gallon bucket, and then we drove them like 2-3 miles, a mile or two away, and then we released them. We caught and released every one of them that was in our house, and it took us a little while, but we let them out so they can go bother somebody else, because everything has a right to live, It's just like I was in Lowe's one day, and there was this, elderly gentleman. I ain't gonna say elderly, he was older, and we were both looking at lumber, and I saw something move out the corner of my eye. It was a little baby mouse, and if I had something to contain it in, I would have taken that mouse and released it somewhere, but it was up in Lowe's, and I'm like, oh, I ain't got nothing, and it wasn't on schedule for me to buy a bucket or anything. So, and this mouse was so tame. It was such a, I know it's a mouse, and I know they can carry diseases and all that kind of stuff, whatever. This little mouse was so tame, even when you went over to it, it didn't even run away. So I finally took a piece of board, and I just kind of nudged him to the point where he would get out the aisle, because it was a young mouse. He had apparently been around Lowe's his whole life, because that's apparently where he was born. And I don't know, I guess I said all that to have compassion. You have to kill everything. Now bugs, that's something totally different. I don't have any room in my house for bugs. Oh, you know why I told y'all all that. But yeah, we got rid of all of all the little mice, and we did it, the natural way. I didn't think it was gonna work. Life in, what? I've been trying to find your channel for like 2 days. PIECES. I've been trying, Kevin H. I've been trying to find you for like 2 days, literally, because I wanted to watch some of your videos, and I couldn't find you, brother. So could you please send me a link to my email so I can have it and subscribe and go watch some of your stuff, please, sir. I never thought people would be savage. Huh? Roderick is goo for the little. Is Google? What are you saying? Roderick is Google for the little mouse. Oh, I'm Google. Okay. No, I felt compassion for the little mouse. I was just like, wow, you're gonna get trampled on right here. I could have stepped on it. He wouldn't even know any difference. It was just like he was just there. So anyway, I used to not be like that. Proud of me fasting, and proud of me losing all the weight, and proud of me, caring about others, not only just humans, but other earthlings or other beings, which is a great documentary for you guys to watch. Earthlings. Oh, I found a new show last night on, and y'all might have told me about this. I found a new show last night on Netflix. And Lord have mercy, I almost stayed up all night long watching. It's called Containment. Containment. Oh my God, this show is so good. And I try not to watch series, because I try not to get, oh, that's a bucket on the side of the road. Oh my God. Thursday, when my husband is off work, gonna be the last trip out in public, minus him going for more ammo and supplies. I always feel compassionate for mice too. I used to yell at my dad over mouse traps when I was a kid. Laugh out loud. Right? You reading made it even funny. You know what I thought you were saying? I thought you were talking about Goo Gone. That stuff I was telling you guys about last year to get, sticky stuff out. Yeah, but I did go Google over the mouse. I did. But listen, guys, I'm gonna come in throughout the day. We're gonna have a couple more lives, maybe later on. I gotta get ready for the markets to open. Y'all know that. Markets open at 9:30. I got to see what the market is popping today, because Trump came out with this stimulus package where it eased everybody's tensions. Yes, it's good. Just new season sick in my head. Terror Thursdays probably be my last grocery shopping trip. Also, a bucket on the side of the road, spoken like a true prepper. I know. Yeah, I mean, it was just sitting right there for the taking. Those buckets are going to prove to be very, very, very good investments later on. I promise you that. So another thing I did yesterday, I had bought some like 10-gallon trash cans that we used to use as recycled trash cans. I don't know why we took them outside. I would use one as a recycled bin and then the other one as a composting bin. And they were outside, just sitting out. So I cleaned them out yesterday. So if you have buckets laying around and all that kind of, make sure you get them all cleaned out, because you may have to store water. If you haven't ordered you some bobs for your bathtub, probably wouldn't be a bad idea to have, one for each tub. And if it gets to the point where they are shutting cities down and quarantine, make sure you fill up your bobs. Hopefully you have a Berkey or some form of way of I was about to say preparing your water, purifying and treating your water. Hopefully you have that. And hey guys, this is what we prep for. This is what we prep for, and hopefully everything will turn around and just go back to normal life. Hopefully. I'm definitely hoping so. Definitely praying and sending that out into the universe. I don't think so though. Roderick, what is the best water storage container for outside? Ooh, a big old 5,000 gallon silver what's it called, stainless steel container. I wish I had one. You can't find water bombs? I ordered mine so long ago. Try Amazon. Well, I guess if you can't find it, I guess you already tried Amazon. Good for camping area. Get the sun shower. It works great. Yeah, I think I bought one years ago. It's probably in my prep somewhere. Also, make sure you dedicate a 5-gallon bucket. And you can get you one of those little seats at Walmart, for your bathroom. Because if you asked me what the best one was, a 5,000 gallons water treat, two 5,000 gallon. I only know one prepper channel that has that. They have 2 5,000 gallon stainless steel water containers that are buried, that they pump there. I'm like, that's got to be an amazing system. And no, they're not buried. They're housed in. Are they buried or are they housed in a warehouse type? I think they're housed in a warehouse. They treat the water, and because they're lifted, you don't even have to pump the water. They're gravity fed. I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing. So, but right now, if to be honest with you, I don't know. Anything beats no thing. The blue food grade containers seem to work pretty well. They seem to work really good on the inside. I've seen people actually paint them black. I think it's supposed to reflect the sun some kind of way. But hey, it is what it is, y'all. At this point in time, anything beats nothing. And we use all the time. Okay, I'm about to catch up. Well, I won't be able to catch up with y'all chats. I wish I had somebody else when I'm driving to read the chats for me. I apologize. But look, guys, I got to get off here. I got to see what the market's going to do today. The market's probably going to run up. I mean, that pre-market, it looked like it was up. See, I don't deal with points because I invest in the stock themselves. I look at the stocks. So this morning, the SPY, which is the S&P 500, that's if you want to know what the ticket symbol is, it's SPY. It was up like $10-12 this morning. So we'll see. I think this is short-lived though. I think if you see a market run today, it's going to be short-lived. I think it's going to run up, and then I think reality is going to set in. And if we get half of what we lost last week back, that's a great thing. I wouldn't expect anything more. I really truly wouldn't. So the roads are messed up out there. Oh yeah, the roads are all messed up out here. Are you running people over? What y'all think? They're just bodies in the road? We haven't got that bad yet. Y'all are always talking about how bad the roads are. And they are. The roads are truly bad out here. So anyway, y'all, thank y'all for being here. I'm going to come back in a little later. You know, definitely tonight we're going to talk. But I have a meeting when I get to the church. So I'll probably be on a little later this evening. But hopefully, hopefully everything turns around. That's what I'm hoping. I'm running over mice. Y'all are too funny. All right, guys. We will see you guys next time. And remember to hit the like button before you leave. If you're being helped by any of this information, invite people to the channel. Share. Caring and sharing. I don't even worry about the monetary value of the channel anymore because I know as soon as I am monetized, I know none of my videos are going to get monetized. So it doesn't even matter. You guys have a great day. I was thinking about coming out with some t-shirts saying that, Plant Based Homestead Prepper, we survived coronavirus. I just don't know how to do it yet. I do want some merch, but I think that's the last thing we need to be worried about right there. You guys need to be spending your money on preps, okay? And getting out of debt, all right? If you can afford to, get rid of your debt because I see the bubble about to burst, okay? So anyway, thank y'all so much. We'll see y'all next time. Take care.